Yeah.
Very cool intro.
Well,
Very
thank
cool.
you.
It
Thank
is. It
you.
is. Well done. Well
Thank
done.
you. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
I'm impressed. I am impressed.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, what is going down, everybody watching right now? It's your boy, Fat Samurai Guy, back again. That's right. Your boy, Preston, hanging out. That's right. Y'all know him. He's been a regular on the channel. That's right. Having fun hanging out with us, talking movies. Borrowed Time, baby. The trilogy, all that good stuff. Alan Delabie has returned. Welcome back, brother.
Thank you so much. I
Yes,
appreciate
yes.
it. Always
Oh,
fun with you.
hey, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Is having a good time, having fun. And for the first time here on the channel, we have actor, director, writer. He's done it all, like Alan. They've done it all. Michael Morris. How are you, my friend?
Hello. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for having me on.
Yes. Yes. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Yeah, we're going to have some fun here. And we are going to talk movies because a certain badass vampire flick is out right now. That's right. Check the links in the description box below of the video, baby. That's right. You can watch it on Vudu. You can watch it on Amazon Prime. We're going
Yeah,
to talk
more
about
to come.
the
More to
last. What's up? What's up?
more to come. More to
Yes,
come.
more to come. We're going to get to that. But yeah, we're going to talk about the last NOSFERATU. And as Samurai Guy seen it, I really enjoyed it, my friend. Well done. Well done. I had a lot of fun with that movie. I really enjoyed it. So Samurai
Thank,
Guy recommends it. So you know if I recommend it, you know it's good, baby. That's right.
thank
That's
you
right.
so much.
There you go.
Yes. Yes. Congratulations for you guys doing that film and getting a release out there. That's right. Congratulations to you both. Yes. 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 Oh, really quickly though, before we get to last Nosferatu, we got to lead up to it. We got to lead up to it. So
Mhm.
before we get to it, congratulations, Alan, on getting awards for Borrowed Time 3. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I got some awards already for this movie, a lot actually. So, but I was invited to Action Mega Weekend in New Jersey, Atlantic City, and I was inductee, and so I got this award. It was huge honor, of course. It's always great to be recognized, you know.
Yeah.
And, eh, it was such an honor for me to be with Cynthia Rothrock, Don the Dragon Wilson,
Yeah.
and Sheldon Lettich, you know, and more Silvio Simac, and a lot of good people.
Nice, nice. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out for everybody watching. Congratulations on receiving awards, getting some recognition. And there with old Sheldon Lettich himself, director of Lionheart. I mean, how cool is
Yeah,
that? At some point, I'm going to reach out to Sheldon to get him on the channel as well. Would love to talk to him. So yeah, congrats on Borrowed Time, man, for sure. And it's on DVD right now. Borrowed Time 3 is on
yeah,
DVD.
soon, very soon. So it's so you know, I have to wait a little bit, but it's very close. We are close now.
Okay.
It's all about the problem with they work on the, you know, the sleeve of the DVDs and stuff, and the schedule, but it's all good. It's gonna be released for sure. No problem.
Awesome. Awesome. As long as it comes out at some point.
No,
Yes.
no, it will. Trust me.
Awesome, awesome. Well, congratulations again on
Thank
Borrowed
you.
Time, the whole trilogy. Congrats on that. But Michael, before we lead up to Last Nosferatu, my friend,
Hmm.
what got? Because I've already asked these questions to Alan to death. So it's your turn now,
Yeah.
Michael. I'm putting you on blast. No,
Cool. Go for it.
when did you get the bug, my friend, to become an actor, filmmaker, and all that good stuff?
Oh, this must be like 15 years ago. I just basically wanted to step into the world of, you know, creativity. So I thought, you know, I'm going to try it. I'm just going to get onto the circuit, see what you can do. Short films, you know, cut your teeth, and improvisational acting circuit, just to, you know, to help with help. The improvisation just helps with creativity in general. So it helps with the movement, gets your confidence. It helps you with writing because you're improvisational theatre. You create something on the spot. So is you
Right.
don't get there's no script. So you literally have to come up with everybody. It just sharpens you. It sharpens everything. Your instincts. You know, in real time you can see what works, what doesn't work. Um, and like I said, then you know the Bristol film community is really welcoming. So you know you kind of London's great. You know the film, but it's so big. It's hard to have any synchronicity. But in the Bristol circuit, because there's a smaller circuit of filmmakers, we all help one another. We work together. So you just end up working on far more projects, and you're able to, what you can learn is incredible. I mean, every day is a school day. That's always my philosophy. Every day is a school day. You just keep learning. Anyone that says they know it all knows nothing. Never know it all.
Yeah.
You can never be too good. You always have
Copy
to
that.
take the criticism on the chin and keep moving forward. And that's exactly, when I got to know Alan maybe about 2 years ago, it was almost like a kin. It was we recognized each other straight away. There was something about the way we talk and the way we act, and he just reminded me of myself, because his drive is phenomenal. I'm yet to meet anyone with the drive of Alan. He impresses me every day. Every day is a new message from him with a new idea, a new concept. He never stops. The guy never stops. So to work with him has been really, really good. And we've got plenty more planned. So I'll always,
new project coming.
Absolutely, he's one guy that'll keep working with, because when he says something, he does it. That's the key element in this industry. So many people false promise, but when Alan says, "I'm going to do something," Alan does it.
Nice.
that's the best
right.
people.
We have to keep all the time. It's very difficult. Yes, and when you want make it, you go for it. You have to kill you have to kill me. For put me out.
Yeah.
It's very important for every filmmaker to and also stay with a person you can recognize yourself, the same page, to be on the same page. It's very important to be on the same page.
Yes, I agree. But yeah, that's very well said, Michael. Very well said. Do you have a favorite out of the tricks of the trade? Actor, producer, writer, director. Is there a favorite? Like you're like,
Again, it depends on mood, because if you want to, creativity in performance is fantastic, because you get to create character, and but then I also like to be behind the camera to control things. So you get to, as an actor, you don't really get much control. You're the strings, you're the puppet at the end, where if you can be the person at the top calling the shots, it makes a massive difference.
Right.
Because it just gives you that kind of that flair to and control on a film set is huge. You have to have planning, control. Everything's, never leave anything to chance. That's the key, which neither myself or Alan, we don't leave things to chance. Never.
It's a big challenge. You're right, Michael. It's a big challenge because people sometimes don't see the behind the scene, but we have deal with so much stuff. Start the beginning when you create the idea, and then you wrote the script, and then you produce the movie. It's very tough. And also you have to deal with ego with actors and different problem around. So it's a lot of stress, but I think it's a huge challenge for every filmmaker. And whatever it is, if you finish your project, it's good.
Mm-hmm. Right. And Michael, I agree with what you said earlier, because from what I've seen from Alan, he's just all passion. Passion. No matter what project he's doing, it's all he's all in.
He sees, as I've told him before, he has tunnel vision. When he sees everything's in tunnel vision. He has to get to that point. He won't stop until he gets to that point. Is it's great. It's great to be around that energy. I love that. I love someone like that just fills you, because there's so many hurdles you have to get over, but when you meet people that are driven, that makes a difference, huge difference.
We got Kevin here from the UK saying hello, esteemed guests. Yes, he's saying hello to you guys. Popping in there.
Hello.
Really quick, Michael, what was Mercs? Talk about Mercs a little bit.
Mercs was a project I came out with a good 5 or 6 years ago. I think it was a comic book action flick. It was sort of over the top, spoof elements. We went with the sequel, which was kind of a prequel. It was doing a story in front of the one I just done. We went to the Action Mega Fest. Del Weston fell in love with it in a Las Vegas Megafest, and
Nice.
his actual word to me was it was a breath of fresh air because
Oh,
because it didn't take itself too seriously. That was the key element. It was over the top. It was a mixture of animation and live action. So
nice,
it
nice.
was a nice blend, and the costume they wear was over the top, but we did it in purposely because it was almost like because it was like a live
Yeah,
action comic book. That was the
gotcha.
point. So in the
Yeah,
colorization and the grading, we really sort of grabbed all of the color and brought it out, so it was over the top. But that
yeah,
was kind of the point. It was never to be taken seriously. It was literally that. So we did 2 parts. We had it on Amazon Prime for a while.
yeah,
But I will, because it's we chopped it up into like a series form to get it on Amazon because they wanted it as like a mini series.
yeah.
So I will release it soon. It's
Okay.
just been sitting there for a while.
Yeah,
So it's
awesome.
just I've just been busy doing other projects. So
Yeah,
it's like is Alan will know is you end up on the next project and you have to keep reminding yourself you have stuff you've already done, so you
yeah,
have to go back to make sure, because my key philosophy on any film is if you promise someone something, you deliver. And the
right,
cast and crew that helped me, I always told them, look, this won't be one of those projects that don't go anywhere, because so many people will promise you the earth, get a project made, and they'll shelf it, but never end up on any platform, or they'll throw it on YouTube and then forget about it.
right.
Where I said to them, I'll get you on a platform. And I got them on a platform. I got them on Amazon Prime. So for me,
Nice.
that was job done. So it was like, it was for what it was, for the budget and everything else. We got it to where the best possible place it could get. And then I was happy with it because it was like, at least I delivered for the people I
Nice.
worked with. And that is very important. Because reputation is everything.
Yes.
No, yeah.
It is everything. As
Yeah.
soon as you get a bad one, you're done. That's it. Game over.
Yeah, you're definitely right. And you know what? That's sometimes when you said about reputation, you're definitely right, because sometimes people are so jealous right now nowadays with social network. They create your bad reputation. They talk shit about you because
Mm,
they don't know you. They don't see the behind the scene. They don't know
right.
you personally.
Hmm.
So sometimes people don't like you because something, it's like, but your brightness, make them angry, like I said, because you're too bright for them,
Mm.
you know?
Yeah, unfortunately there's a lot of jealous people out there, but you got to, like you guys are doing, man. You got to keep
Yeah.
on moving forward.
Yes. Yeah.
Fuck them. They're
Yeah,
all
Yes.
haters, man. They're all
Forget about
haters.
the
it. Yes.
conversations. Alan is a passionate man, and
Yeah,
he takes things personally, and I have to
yeah.
remind him time and time again, forget the distraction and move
That's right.
forward. That's what you
Yeah.
because it is all distraction, and he knows that
Yep.
word very well because I say it to him all the time. You have
You're
to
right. You're right.
and
That's my
concentrate on
problem
yourself.
because I'm very very sensitive man, but I'm strong. I'm strong, but I have some emotion inside me. I think it's because when you are an artist, and it's the sensibility sometimes, but you have to keep moving forward for
Yeah.
sure. It's yeah.
Just shake it off, Alan. Just laugh it off, Alan. Just laugh it off, man. Just keep on laughing, man, because they're gonna keep on hating. Just keep on laughing.
Yeah,
Uh,
true.
but Michael, how did M&M Productions get started?
That was a company that's been going for a long time. It's M&M Film Productions, or it's Monica Gurgulova and Malcolm Winter, and they've been in the industry for a long time, and they've now combined to come together. And all of the projects they had are now under one banner. So basically, all of the film catalog that they've got now is under one banner, and I've stepped in to help market it, push things forward. We're filming again in April, a film called Melodrive. We've just got Fear the Invisible Man coming out in June, and then Frankenstein Legacy follows. And at the moment, White Sky just got released. So
this poster looks amazing, by the way.
Yeah,
for
that
the
film,
Invisible Man.
The film is incredible. This one's. I think this is gonna huge buzz about this one. As soon as it's released in June, I think this is gonna it's gonna be up there because there's over 200 visual effects, which more visual effects in this film than in the very first Star Wars. As weird as that may sound,
that's insane.
But they honestly, the work they put into post is insane. So,
when this comes out, Michael, we're gonna have you back on the channel for sure, so we can talk about it for sure.
Cool.
But right now, White Sky is out. That's out for
Yep.
people to watch right now, right?
Yep, it's on many different platforms: Google Play, Sky Store, YouTube, Apple TV. Tubi is pretty much everywhere. So
Nice. Well, let's
put in
go
White
ahead
Sky, you'll
and
find it.
yeah. Let's have some fun, and let's go ahead and show the trailer for
Cool.
White Sky. Let's get our sci-fi thriller on.
Guys, you have to see this. Josh, you okay?
What happened? I guess they're not friendly.
We have to go now.
Go.
Guys, there's something out there. Stop!
I know, a little hideout. My house, my rules.
Either way.
If we keep up the pace, we can stay ahead of those creatures. And do you even trust this man?
We've got to go!
They're coming!
You don't get it. They don't stop.
Josh, you're gonna kill him!
You're just after another fix.
Like you said, might as well have some fun.
The world's changed if you like it or not. You need to adapt and learn. I've seen those things rip my friends apart. You need to see what these things can do. You need to see.
Yeah, nice. That looks good, man. I approve.
Yeah.
Sci-fi thriller. Look, we got alien invasion going on. What we got going on? I know you can't spoil it right now, but is that what's happening?
It's like a sci-fi survival story. That's the best way to
All
put
right.
it. You know, the aliens show up, as you can see with the ship. They, let's just say, when they say prepare to be altered, they alter mankind in a very severe way, but a very effective way. So it deals with a number of different substances and everything that is kind of is quite an intelligent thriller. It's got very, you know, rather than just being obviously like people will say, oh, it's like a zombie flick. It is kind of a mixture. It's a bit of very much 28 Days Later. That's the
Okay.
best way to kind of put it out there. But it's an intelligent sci-fi, and I think people will enjoy it. It's obviously plenty of scares, plenty of action, but I think the overall arc of the story really does deliver. So, you know,
Nice. Well, that
worth a
trailer
watch,
looks
worth a watch.
the trailer looks good. Samurai Guy gives it the thumbs up there, baby. That's right. You
Cool.
got some comments here. Brandon says, "So cool." He likes the trailer. He's enjoying it right there. That's right. But yeah, White Sky. I'm down for that. Some sci-fi
Cool.
thriller action. But now let's segue from sci-fi to horror now, baby. That's right. And congrats, Ellen, as NOSFERATU got some awards. Best horror film there.
Yeah.
Where was this at? New York?
New York International Film Award, yes.
How cool was that? And how awesome that you got a chance to screen the film as well.
Yeah, we did. It was the 3 weeks ago.
Nice. How did the screening go? It was pretty good. You have like a live Q&A afterwards, or
Little bit, but it was very intimate, because it was a private screening. We invite people, cast, crew,
Yeah.
family, friend, and stuff.
yeah.
It was very, very cool.
That's awesome, man. Congrats on the screening. Right here, back to White Sky. Kevin says, the shot of the gentleman running through the forest with the smoke behind him was a beautiful shot. I am intrigued, and I'm definitely going to check it out. So that's cool. There you go. That was for you, Michael.
Awesome.
But that's awesome, Alan, about the screening and everything. How cool is that? So let's have some fun now. Let's get our vamp on. We're going to start vamping in a second here. Let's get into it. The last NOSFERATU.
I had a nightmare, a dark and sad dream.
You're waiting for your date again, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah. What's the name of the new star?
I just know her nickname.
Black Pearl.
Black Pearl. Mystery what?
You're a playboy. Everything's a joke to you. Just like last time and the time before, now is internet dating. Told you it's not going to end well.
So, what do you want to eat?
Meat.
There's something strange with this woman. I met her twice, and the last, she bit me.
This woman is dangerous. She's looking for something.
I must find her. This black pearl.
25-year-old man, found dead. Woman matching the same description as Black Pearl's notice nearby.
You are completely out of your mind. You are a freak. Can't you see that?
It's all about female vampires and NOSFERATU.
I don't know what's going on. I'm losing control. For better life.
Yeah, dude, the sound of that scream. The sound of that scream is great. I love it. It gets you pumped up, man.
That just brings back so many memories of it. Was scary on set looking at him like that. Even though I knew it was him underneath, I sat there for 2 hours and watched him put. It sounds a bit weird, but I sat there for 2 hours and watched his makeup on, so I was intrigued. And when he stepped out of that chair, it was it's pretty extreme. That makeup was brilliant. That was
we're gonna talk about that for sure. Really quickly here, Kevin says the last NOSFERATU looks amazing, and the makeup and imagery are on point. That's right. Also, Ellen looks scary as fuck, and I approve.
Thank you, and I enjoy to play this character because I since the beginning I always dreamed to be a monster on movies. So
how cool is that? You have Anubis here saying, "What's going on, gang? What's up, Anubis? Thanks for popping in and watching." But yeah, and thank you, Ellen, for sharing some exclusive behind-the-scenes photos here. I'm going to show some of them, and feel free, you guys, do your commentary thing. But yeah, Samurai Guy approves. Very well done, Alan. I will do my best to not spoil, the meaty bits, the meaty bits or the ending. I'm not going to spoil it, but I enjoyed. I definitely had fun watching it. First off, this film features the boss from hell.
Oh yeah. He's a great actor. We spent a great time to shoot, and since the beginning, how I met this guy. I have working with him 11 years ago, and I don't know why. When I was my meeting with the makeup guy, he was with them, and I said, "I know you." He said, "Yeah, your face remind me." I said, "You work with me on this TV show in France. It was 11 years ago." I said, yes. And then he said to the makeup guys, "I wish Alan asked me for playing on the movie." I said, "I have already think about that now."
All right. But yeah, he did a great job being such a dick. Samurai Guy wouldn't have. If I worked for this guy, I would last one day. I would have laughed. I couldn't take it. I could not take it. But yeah, great. The credit to the actor for doing such a good job making us hate him.
He was just so much larger than life. His character was extreme, but it really worked. Is the dynamic between Alan's kind of reserved character and this guy that was just in his face. It was such a good combination. The chemistry was really good. I thought he was a great character.
That one scene where he gets in the car with you, Alan, and he's just driving you crazy. You're just in there by yourself, just eating, your character Ethan eating the salad. Yeah. And he's just in there. And I saw he's just driving you nuts. But he's in there doing a lot of this. He's doing a lot of... So are we hinting at substance abuse there?
Yeah. People, yes, probably...
Some Wolf of Wall Street. We got Wolf of Wall Street moments. A hint right there. Really quick question for you, Alan. Will the last Nosferatu be available in the
Yeah,
UK?
it is. You can go on Amazon UK. You can watch it on Amazon UK. So yes, Amazon Prime UK. You can watch it for sure.
There you go, Kevin. There you go. It looks like he taught Bill Lumberg everything Bill knows. There you go. That's hilarious. Oh man, but yeah, he did a great job, and it's cool. You guys got a chance to work together, man. How cool! How many days did you have to shoot with him?
Mm, 3 days.
All right. How many days it took to do the film total?
I mean, we were filming very quick, but we have to do a break because my sound guys and my DOP was not available because one was is a music also composer, so he have to be back to his work, and the sound guy has other contract to do. So well, yes, we start. I start to shoot this movie end of June. I think the last day of June, and we completely finish in the 2nd of October. And if we are, if the August things was not to break it, so I was able to finish already end of September.
Oh wow! Copy that. But back to your character of Ethan, Ellen. There's moments where you had me busting up, man. Like you had me like a face expressions you were making during this day, during the first date you had was hilarious.
Yeah, I try, I try to make my character a little bit, like a little bit, confident, like a little bit funny, a little bit stupid, and I because I was completely stay far from other character I've played before, like Borrowed Time, my different look, and everything, and also the way I was moving, laughing, and I the step of my character show on screen step by step. He became a monster,
right? Yeah,
and it was tough. Yes, it was tough because on acting you have to give so much more than you have all. If you play just an action guy, you have to be always on fight and stuff,
right.
But all this type of character, it's more deep,
Yeah,
Michael, you see a lot of stuff this day when I have to you
oh man, yeah.
It's like as I said at the premiere, is just watching, because I didn't watch the film until the premiere, so I promised Alan I wanted to sit on the big screen sat next to him, and that's what we did. And
nice.
it was you just look at it and think he will not get the recognition unless you know the art form of acting, for how much energy he had to put into that, literally the transformation from when you see him, like you said, acting, is reserved, playboy, that kind of thing, and when he takes on literally the transformation into the beast, and when he has to literally like say the screams, the movement, everything had to be on point, and I think he delivers. I think he delivers. Is a great performance, and I think people need to recognize his ability.
Thank you so much, Michael, for such a kind words. But I was such an I'm a huge fan of An American Werewolf in London, and David Naughton impressed me when he became a werewolf and stuff, and that's for me that's the best werewolf movie, with the Howling, the two werewolf movie for me, that's the best. We are never see equal movie for beating those movie, I mean. But it was tough and enjoyable for me also, and I was exhausted after.
Oh, I was going to ask you, like, how exhausting was it? But yeah, I'm sure, because it shows in the movie. You could see it on screen. Just the transformation, the energy, and we'll get to all that in a second. But Anuva says, Alan is my new friend. Howling rules.
Yeah, Howlings, yes.
Yeah.
I am a good friend of Belinda Balaski, who play Terry in The Howling, and yeah, she's a very sweet person and stuff. I met also Robert Picardo, who played Eddie Quist. He's very very cool guy also. But
Oh, all
yeah,
right. That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
that's cool.
it's very cool, and the chemistry I have with Michael on screen is good, because when I create the character of Daniel, you know, we can feel he was feel so sorry for what's happened for Ethan at the end, and this scene at the end with me and Michael, you can see the chemistry.
Oh yeah. You're taking all my stuff away, Alan. That's what I was going to say next, man.
He's a good actor. He's a good actor,
dude, Michael, you're like a natural.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's
Thank
like you know, one day Samurai Guy will get there. Maybe we'll see. But you're like just a natural delivery. You're like a really good actor. But going back to my question earlier, would you guys were so great together. You guys had great chemistry together as best friends in the film. Would you want to do an action comedy together in the future?
Why not?
Yeah,
Why not?
absolutely. Yeah, we can make it happen.
You got to do it. You got to do it. Like Mike, you know, I think it'll work. You know, one of you be the straight man, and the other you be the wild card. I mean, I think it'd be great.
It's going to be very good.
That sounds very Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? Right? Why not? Let's have some fun with that. But yeah, you guys were great together on screen. Very natural, very good chemistry. But I love, in terms of the writing, Alan, I love the character names. The Black Pearl. You know, our character. Yeah, great name.
It was epic for me to find, because I did some audition for this character, and it was very epic to find, because the big problem some girls was, you know, because when we do independent films, some people don't understand. Sometimes we are tight with the budget. Everybody was paid, but the thing is, you cannot be paid like a blockbuster. So people don't understand that, you know.
Right.
And so that's why sometimes it makes some stuff complicated, and you have to find the right person who will follow the right line for your decision of the way you want to make the movie, you know, and be respectful for the cast and crew. It's the whole team, I mean, because otherwise, if one person can affect the whole groups, you know, it's not good. So we have to be always prepared to have positivity, and all people needs to be understand. We make a movie. It's not for fun. We do a real movie. It's not because it's independent film. That doesn't mean we do a shit, you know.
Right. No. Copy that. But the actress did very good job in the film.
She's very very cool, and we will work again together again for our next project. She was on time. She was passionate, and I'm always, you know, I'm a type of person, I love to give a chance to new talents, you know.
Yeah, that's great for sure. But yeah, she was really good in it. And again, going back to your character, I mean, Alan, you were making me laugh at first, man, which is great, because again, like you were saying, the transformation of the Playboy into the monster later was so good. But at first, you were just like, this fucking bitch, like, God damn it, I keep going on these dates, it's not working out for me, God damn it, you know. It's hilarious.
You know, at the first place, when I start to think about this movie, the character of Black Pearl was a stripper, you know.
Okay.
But for some problem, and also, you know, it was complicated, because I when I scouting location, I was oh no, it's too dangerous, and the nightlife and stuff and people, and so I decided to say, okay, let's do a dating, you know, internet dating. It's more easy.
Yeah. That was, I love the foreshadowing where she didn't show her picture. She just had a picture of fangs.
Yeah.
That was fun. Kevin says, Michael, you got to give me a role in your next movie. That's it. You got to give me a role now. You got to kill me off. I need a death scene. Alan, Michael could kill me. Alan could do it. I need a death scene.
The Nosferatu was one of the very few films I actually live. I get to see it. Even in the films I write myself, I kill myself. So it was great to actually make it through.
Yes. But yeah, let's get into it here. Talk about this scene, Michael.
This scene was basically me and Alan trying to come to terms with the fact that he's trying to search for Black Pearl because she's very elusive, and I'm trying to guide him on different things because I don't, basically, don't believe him, and I don't believe that what he's going through is what he thinks it is. So it's kind of one of those things where you can see it, but I believe it's in his head. So I'm kind of there. I'm like his Jiminy Cricket to Pinocchio. Is his conscience sat on his shoulder?
Right.
So I think that's the best way to describe Daniel's character. He is his conscience. He's trying to hang on to him, and try and convince him that this isn't happening, until obviously he realizes it is happening.
Yeah,
this is real, and obviously that's kind of even so the transformation for Alan from his character. Daniel has to go through the same where he's trying to convince him this is not real.
Yeah.
With having to accept that it is real.
Right. And at first you were kind of poking fun at it, NOSFERATU and stuff like that, until later where you're like, oh shit, is this actually happening right now? So it's very, very, very interesting stuff for sure. Very, very well. Yeah. But right here, man, Alan, you were like, your character's going rabid here. Ethan's starting to get rabid right here, and your eyes were getting all bugged out. I was like, oh man, he's revving up. He's revving up.
So this scene was epic for me to do it, but when you are into your character, you have to. So I was playing a beast, an animal. So you have to show to the audience something happening inside you,
Yeah. Yes.
I remember
I'm hearing some ringtones there. Some alerts.
I'm going to blame Alan. That's your fault. It's your phone.
It's an internet connection actually.
He's getting offers for his next. He's getting offers for his next movie.
No. My phone is a little bit far.
No, I remember when he filmed that scene. I was sat in the other room, and all I could hear was the noise, and that was enough. It was just hearing it eating a piece of meat was it was not good. It was not pleasant.
He's getting rabid.
No. It's a real meat. It's a beef, of course, but. When I was into this moment, I said I have to losing myself. I have to be somebody else, and that's it.
Yes, and talking about your acting here, we had a question here. Mm-hmm. Anubis asked Alan. He says, "How difficult is it to be the director and act at the same time in the same movie?"
Yeah, it's very difficult. But when you do independent film. You are more creativity, and you are more, access to do what you want to do, and so that's the best way. And of course, when you shoot with a tiny crew, it's you have to look around and everything. You have to be aware about everything, about the situation, about the location, actors. And of course, you cannot handle camera and sound. Of course, you can't. You have just two arms,
Yeah.
But it's epic. It's epic. But I have my co-director Louis, so he did a great job. Louis is a phenomenal director of photography, and he helped me to co-direct because when I was, on character and stuff, I cannot handle it. So he was there for take my place and direct for me because it's I don't want to take all of the credit, for this because he did a great job too, and he's a very professional. Sometimes a little bit funny because what I'm saying, Michael. But he's a great guy, and I think, this movie. I mean, all movie. It's not about one person. It's about everybody's.
Yeah. Yes.
That's kind of what we everyone mentions the word teamwork, and that is key in independence because you have to rely on everybody so much, especially if you're acting within your film, is that you really do rely on the team, because you can't be everywhere all at once.
Yeah.
So that's why you, even in mainstream, if you look like Tarantino and the big directors, they use the same team. People say, "Oh, why is he using Samuel L. again? Why is he?" Because there's a trust element. You
Exactly.
know that you know certain actors or certain crew, you will get what you know exactly what you're going to get, and that is very, very important.
It's always difficult, like you say, Michael, to find the chemistry and also to create you know, that's why a lot of director or that's why they pick up sometimes all the time the same person on cast and crew, you know, because it's make it quick, it's make it smooth. That's why. And it's tough because for us also, when we do audition, it's very tough for an actor to have a rejection because they don't know you, they don't know what you can do. Sometimes it's very hard to believe, but you have to pushing, non-stop pushing.
Copy that. That's right. Teamwork makes the dream work, baby.
Yeah. And
That's
like
right.
for finish the question, just for the directing, yeah, it's a lot of stress when you do both. Yes.
Yes. I'm sure. But this guy had a stressful night right here. This guy didn't make it.
No, yeah, it was, oh my gosh, something happened this night also when we shoot this scene. They have a girl with his children. It was at night. I don't know what it was.
Oh no.
10 p.m.
Oh no.
And she saw that. She don't pay attention to the camera. She saw just me jumping, and I have to do it 3 times because we have to say it's a movie.
Yeah.
It's a movie.
well, you can look at it like this, Alan. You were that convincing. You were that convincing.
Yeah.
People thought it was real. So.
No, for sure.
Oh man! Before I talk about some of my favorite scenes in the film, I don't want to skip this point, but the music is really good, Alan. The score is like great, like really good.
That's what I love when I do movie, even for borrowed time. You know, I really need a good soundtrack. It's a huge point of film, because you know nowadays when you watch movie, if you forget the soundtrack, you can forget the movie. So and all great movies like Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, or you know, big Halloween, you know, you never forget nothing because the music.
Score.
Music make impact.
That's why John Carpenter would do his own music, because he knew it was so important to get it, especially because obviously John Carpenter he's you know an independent legend, because the guy literally came from nothing to, you know, he started with Halloween, which was this very, very low budget film, and it became a phenomenon. But exactly, his incredible achievement, what John Carpenter was able to do. But he again was one of those that he knew the soundtrack had to be remembered, because that would be the very, very, you know, key element of the film. And that is one thing I've said to Alan. He's got a style which he carries from film to film, which is exactly that. He's able to pick the soundtrack because he knows music. So that's a huge thing. He's DJ'd, he's produced music. He knows how important it is, you know, as an art form in general. So he knows he had to pick the right stylization music wise for the kind of film he was delivering, which is that it's the mixture of the familiarity of the 80s mixed in the present day. And that's exactly, and I think that's why it works. I think that's why his formula does work.
Yeah. Music makes the movie sometimes, you know?
Yeah, music makes the movie. But, you know, again, you have sometimes when I said it's the music, yes, like you said, is the modern world with the 80s, but with a modern vibes also inside. It's a mixture. It's a mixture of things. That's worked very well, you know.
Yes. But yeah, the soundtrack was really good in the film. But this is one of my favorite scenes in the movie right here. After you make your first kill, you just collapse. And I could tell this scene right here in terms of, you know, acting performance. this was a lot. This took a lot out of you. I can tell.
Yeah, definitely. It was so epic. And it was a cold water. It's not. I said it's a cold water, and
Oh, wow.
I need to be on a cold water, and I need to losing myself again, and because I have to feel it inside me. It's acting. It's like you have to be the character. When you do action, you're not anymore yourself. That doesn't mean, of course, in the real life, no, you have to be you, and that's it. You not. It's just playing. It's just a game. It's not, because people are confused sometimes. But I'm not confused because I am Alan. I'm not Ethan. I'm not Frank Denard. I'm not Marek. I'm not whatever other character I was in my life. But it's very important to stay in character when you are into the movie.
Right. Yes. And there were little things I noticed during this performance right here that I was like, I see what you're doing there, Alan. I see what you're doing there, because you're still in shock of what just happened. That you're seeing the blood that's on. There's blood on the glass there while you're in the shower, and I see you wiping away the blood. You're trying to wipe it away because you're still in shock. Like, oh my God, there's blood everywhere.
Yeah.
But then towards the end of the scene, you're licking the blood. Right at the end of the scene, and I was like, I see what you're doing there, Alan. I see. It was very well done, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank
very
you.
Well done.
Because like I with Michael, when we talk before I start to do this project, I have to respect the vampire code. I have to respect that.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to do like this makeup. After make me more stronger, because if I at the first place, if I don't have this makeup, I told you Michael, it's this movie. I said no, I don't want to do just with the lenses and the teeth. No, I need to start like that but finish like a monster. That's what I want.
Right, not just this. You wanted to go full monster.
Yeah, full monster. This is good, but I have give so much more with this makeup because it's like a second nature. Like you felt something different.
Right. Yeah.
It's also being respectful to the fans, because obviously they want, if you're going to watch a vampire film, you want to watch a vampire film. You don't want to see just the same old, just sharp teeth and a yellow eye lens. Is that you want something else, and it was important to Alan, a bit like as he mentioned, Werewolf in London. John Landis didn't just want to make a werewolf film; he made the werewolf film. So it's not. I'm not saying Alan set out to make the vampire film, but he was very respectful to the genre in general, and wanted to give the fans of that genre something that they could remember and something that was slightly different. And I think that's obviously that was the reason he put himself in the chair for 2 hours to put to his face.
So was it 2 hours every day, Alan?
2 hours and a half. Yes. 2 hours and a half. Not every day, but I have a lot of day of shooting with they did 4 or 5 times the makeup, so it's quite a lot of work. And of course they mold my face, so it was epic since the beginning till the creation of the design and stuff. It's a lot of work actually.
Yeah.
So the makeup artist was so great.
Yeah, I got to do this to the makeup artist, man.
Oh yes, seriously,
phenomenal.
They did a great job, and bravo.
Yes, bravo. But when this guy shows up, you're in trouble.
Oh,
shout out to Afif. That's right. He was good in the movie as well. But yeah, when this actor shows up on set, so someone's in danger.
No, yes. Afif Ben Badra is a very, very, very strong actor, very outstanding presence and stuff, good actor. And that's why it's my 3rd project I have working with him. And so for Borrowed Time, we spent a great time to work together. But for NOSFERATU, when I called him, I said, I have something for you, very different. So
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, why not? Let's try something new," because it's very important to try something, you know.
Yeah, yeah. And his character's hunting, for reasons we will not spoil, hunting Black Pearl, as well as your character's looking for Black Pearl as well, because you're pissed. You're like, what the hell did you do to me?
What can I say? And what can I say about the storyline also? Uh, People, when they will start to watch the movie, it's like American Werewolf sometimes, but it's like I want to, you know, when he became a werewolf, he start long time, you know, and
Yeah.
me, you know, you can see the step, you know, when I start to date, when I, you know, it's like step
Yeah.
by step,
The
you see the
steps.
life
Yeah.
goes down, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, man, I mean, we're not going to ruin anything else. I wanted to talk about the character's sister. We won't say anything. We'll
Yeah.
leave that alone. But the way you move,
Oh
the
yeah.
way you started moving, man, I was like, whoa. I mean, especially, you know, your mannerisms, especially in this scene right here, really stood out. Really stood out. Really great stuff, Alan.
Yeah, again, the way I wants to move is like an animal, you know, like
Yeah.
somebody is because you know I'm a horror fan lover, you know,
Yeah.
and especially of monster. Like I'm a huge fan also of a movie called Cat People, you know, with Nastasia Kinski, you know, with Michael McDowell. And I think you know even the old fashioned Frankenstein with Boris Karloff, you know,
Right.
those movies are such inspiration for me because they are so great actually. The performance, the acting, the powerful and the charisma, you know,
Yeah.
and that's what I want to give to the audience with my character, vampire Nosferatu character. I want when they watch me like that, they said, "Oh yes, it is animal. It is like he's a beast."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. This scene that I won't spoil is one of my favorite scenes in the movie. I will not spoil what happens there, but
Yeah.
basically when this scene happens, I'm like, okay, cross the line now. He's gone
Yeah.
full. There's
Yeah.
no turning back.
That's exactly what I said to Alan. I said that key is going to be pivotal. That's going to be the
Yeah.
one scene. And even in the cinema, when we watched the screening, we and Alan was sat near the front, and we heard gasps at the back
Yeah.
when that scene took place. Because as I said to him, it is a point of no
Can
return.
never come back.
Yeah.
You can never come
Can't.
back from that.
That's
So it's
it.
like,
That's it. You've crossed it. You crossed the
yeah,
line.
that's
there,
and
man.
it is powerful. It's a powerful scene. That is my favorite scene as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to my friend over there from New Jersey, Matt Merritt from Keep Forward Productions. He's another indie filmmaker. And I showed him, Alan, this scene. I showed this to him. And the very first, just 4 or 5 seconds in, the very first thing he said was, "Wow, holy shit, the cinematography is amazing." That's what he said immediately, like 5 seconds in when I showed him this scene. He was like really impressed of how good the cinematography looked for the movie.
Yeah, Luis is a very creative and stuff. But you know, I have scouting location, and my vision was so clear about what I want on this scene too. And when I wrote the story, I knew it's about Michael. He can give something powerful against my monster, you know, and you can see the humanity against the beast.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I was into it, you know. And Michael also did a great job. And I can feel it because when I was playing, I felt this emotion. He gave me the feedback of the emotion. It's like the ping pong, you know. You playing, you know, you felt it, you know.
That's the key element of any performance. You have to give everything you've got for the other person, because that once they receive that, they will go at you, and then that's the key element. If you want a good performance, you have to really drive the person you're in the scene with. It's not about just you. It's not about your performance. You have to give everything you can to bring that out, and that was what I think in that performance we brought out of each other. There was that kind of that drive and that passion to just to keep going at each other as much as we could, just to just to show the audience what the connection was between these two characters, and how it's all fallen down. I mean, and Alan's mentioned that location before, but it was it's creepier than the film, that location, because there's literally the walls. I kid you not, the walls, the lights, the side of the canal were teeming with spiders. They were
Oh yeah.
everywhere. I'm not kidding. It was like that whole wall was a nest of spiders.
Oh
it was like we had to really watch what.
Yikes!
Yeah, that was an intense location.
Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Oh man. But on the same location in the same scene, this is probably one of my favorite shots in the movie, Alan. This shot right here. That shot right there is like, dude, it's time to run. It's badass and frightening at the same time. Like, that shot right there is just great. And poor Daniel's like, what the fuck? Poor Daniel, man.
Yeah, you know what it was is very very crazy when you do stuff like that. It's you forget what is around you.
Yeah.
So it's people can be loved, people can be whatever they want, but you are into what you have to do. You're acting. And so Michael also was very very focused, and I remember when you put the cross in my face and stuff, and that's why the vampire code is very important. We have to keep it that. And it's at the first place, when I start to say I want to do an horror film, I don't want to do a zombie movie too much. I said, when people said, oh no, another vampire, I said, nah, yes, but look, it's gonna be different. Oh, people said all the time it's gonna be different. Mine will be different.
Yes,
I guaranteed you. And so okay, some you will have for sure people who will love and some people who will hate probably. But I think it's gonna be like the good balance.
Copy that. This sequence right here was a lot of fun. It happens later in another park.
Oh, in Paris.
This was a really good sequence right here. Didn't go too well for this guy.
Oh, that's the makeup. It's a makeup guy. He play. He said, "Can I play a small part?" I said, "Yeah."
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
it was shot in Paris.
That's awesome.
La Seine. You can see La Seine, and unfortunately, the Eiffel Tower was closed. Was closed. But you can. But it was. Oh, I have to jump a couple of times. Oh my gosh, I have to jump. I have to be careful because my shoes was not. It was a classical shoes.
Oh wow! So you could have slipped. Yeah,
a little bit crazy, but it. I spent a great time. So it was not complicated, but at the end, when you jump a couple of times, oh no, I messed up the light. Oh no, I do it again. Oh, I missed up. The camera is shaking.
Oh man.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But
well, you got the shot though. You did do it.
I got the shot.
Yeah.
But
yeah, look at that makeup, man. That's just great stuff. Now, speaking about creepy locations, Michael, what you were talking about earlier, this shot, like this area right here, man, I'm like, oh my God, I wouldn't even just walk down this anyway. Instead of avoiding vampires. I mean, can you imagine everybody watching right now walking down this dark alley and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, you just run into this guy. You just run into this guy on the way down there.
Yeah,
it's not good. It's not good.
I really love this scene.
Where was this at, Alan? What location was
this scene was in Brussels in the but this scene was epic also because this location stink, my friend.
Oh wow!
A lot of rats, real rats.
Oh wow! But yeah, great sequence. Definitely. Again, don't want to spoil what happens here. But we do get some blood. We get some jibs. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
We get some good old fashioned blood and jibs and gore, baby. You got to have that for a vamp film, man. You got to have that. But yeah, man, overall, I really, really, really enjoyed it. You guys were great in it, especially you, Ellen, really giving your all, transforming yourself into this monster of mayhem. And it's a tragic story. It's sad as well. You know, it's kind of sad, especially, again, I don't want to spoil the ending, but it's kind of fucked up what happens, but I like it. I like it.
It's what I love the most on my movie, and Michael can correct me if I'm wrong. So I love all the dramatic sense of all of my character. Why? Because you have to give something to the audience, like, oh shit, thinking. You have to thinking. You said, oh yeah, like even borrowed time. So I remember Michael, you said, "Oh no, what you did!" You remember when you said about, "I knew it, I felt."
You lied to me. You lied. I said, "I'm only going to watch this film if a certain thing doesn't happen." He said, "No, honestly, no, it will never happen." And then I watched the end. Like, you lied. You lied to me.
You lied.
But yeah, like you said, you felt it. You felt because you know the three films. So you said.
Yeah.
No, you said you can tell in the beginning something will say it's got to be.
I knew he'd lied to me from the very first scene, and they say that the negative tone of the character, of his character, which was really good. Like I said to him, is each film he was still Frank Denard, but he was slightly different. And in this film, he just started off with a real negative tone. I thought, oh no, this is not going to end well.
Gonna go bad. But I tell you this, the ending, at least to me, it sticks with you. You remember it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have an ending that you'd think is going to happen. You're like, all right, this is what's going to happen. It doesn't do that.
Yeah, because
but the ending that you have, it sticks with you.
Yeah,
you remember it. Yeah,
yeah, because it's combination of Ethan and the Beast, but the Beast eats Ethan,
Yeah.
So, but he has still, it's, the malediction, the curse, take him, but he have something inside him, he's still, but not anymore human, but he knew it.
Yes. And again, it's just it's sad and kind of fucked up, but you remember it. Endings like that stay with you. You don't get your traditional ending, and that's what I like about the ending to this. That's what's it's you think about it, like you said, it stays with you. It's very well done.
People I remember that make me laugh when they say, why you said the last NOSFERATU, because you have other vampire. When I said the last NOSFERATU, it's him. It's not the other vampire. So you have to understand the other vampire wants to create the ultimate vampire. That's the point. And it's like, I don't want to spoil, but the destiny of my character was attached to something.
Yes, for sure. But just overall, very well done. Really enjoyed it. I know you guys are extremely busy. I know you got to go, but it's always a blast having you guys here and talking movies. Michael, this is your second home now. Alan already knows this.
Yeah,
Alan can come back whenever you want.
He's a local. He's a regular.
He's a regular. But make this your second home, Michael. It was an honor having you here, as well as you, Alan. And then, I mean, you're already family already, Michael, because you got RoboCop and Terminator autograph posters in the back. So you're already one of us.
We're good.
Over here.
We're good.
But yeah, congratulations for the film. Finishing the movie, releasing it. I mean, I know it's so hard to make a movie, and a lot of passion and hard work.
So no worries. It's gonna be
okay.
These I think to be honest. The next, like my distributor says, once Borrow Time 3 is released, it's going to be the next batch.
Okay.
because they have to release a lot of DVDs, because they were busy with Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey,
Ah, gotcha. Copy that. But yeah, a lot of hard work and passion went into this project. That's right. And you can tell, everybody. It's all about filmmaking. It's all about family, friends, everybody working hard to make a project.
Yeah.
And congratulations to everyone that was involved and worked really hard to make the movie happen. That's right.
Thank you so much for your time, and also stay tuned for the next project, because I'm developing something. It's gonna be tough, of course, always tough. But if we believe it, if you work on it hard,
Alan, no if. Don't do ifs.
no, I will do, of course, till the end.
Yeah.
But it depends of all people, not only of one person, like I said. But I said already, some surprise inside already, interesting surprise. I don't want to spoil yet, but Michael know already. But so
well, I was gonna ask before we ended for today. I was gonna ask about this badassity right here.
Yes. So for sure, this new movie will be a thriller, a little bit action, but more thriller action, of course, but not big action. You will have a couple of fights, but not too much.
Right.
But the story was very interesting about these two guys, and two assassins. And like I said,
awesome.
one is on the right way. The other one is the wrong way, but they meet each other, and it's gonna have a huge of trouble. And so
it's like an action thriller.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
We will plan to shoot in Los Angeles.
All right.
A little bit, yes.
When are you shooting in LA?
No, I will shoot in LA. Probably we plan end of May or early June. It depends of the schedule of everybody's.
This is a spring-summer project.
Yeah. And also we will go to UK and Brussels. So we'll have three different locations.
Okay.
And Silvio is the co-star of the film. He is the main bad guy. So
it's perfect.
So I mean, you will see him. He's not just a small part. He's like Michael.
Yeah.
Michael also is. I don't want to spoil his character.
Right.
But he's gonna be a very cool character, and everybody will give a special performance on this movie.
Nice. Well, I'm already excited that you and Michael are working together again, but putting a little Silvio bonus on there, I'm happy because that guy is awesome.
And also, I don't want to spoil other, but we have a cool surprise on it.
Okay, cool. We'll get together. All three of us will get together again when the trailer comes out.
Yeah, he told me about a certain person. He told me yesterday a certain person he's been talking to is like, oh, okay. So it's like, wow, yeah, there's going to be a special cameo if this works. If it works the way we hope.
Okay,
that's all we can say.
Okay,
it's going to be probably two cameos, but we have for sure one, but probably a second one. But it's all about schedule. It's all about it's all about calendar. It's just that. But for now, whatever happened, we keep moving forward. We have to make it happen. It's gonna happen because like I said to my associate producer, I said, do you really want it? He said, you really want it? Okay, we signed the deal memo. Let's do this.
Let's do it. Okay, awesome. Well, with or without the cameos, Samurai Guy and the Movie Dojo Army, we will definitely still be checking out the Shepherd Code. One mission, two unstoppable forces collide. Yeah, I'm excited for this, man. I'm excited for this for sure.
Yeah, me too, because it's gonna be epic fight between Silvio and I.
Yes.
Yeah, and this time, because we did something already on Borrow Time 1,
Right.
But the problem when we shoot for Borrow Time was the timing. The timing was short.
Gotcha.
And so it was epic for him, for me. And I remember when he goes on set, he said, "Oh, Alan, I have my knee problem." So he said, "So we have to be careful to my legs." So
Gotcha.
I said, let's do, this time I said, we have to be careful. Don't hurt yourself. Be safe.
Yeah.
And let's do this. And Michael will have, believe me, people will be very surprised for every moment because, this movie, will be special. So like the other one, of course, because each movie I made, I won't give something new. I won't give something special.
There you go. I love it. I love it. I love it. Passion. That's right. Hard work pays off, baby. That's right. But yeah, can't wait for this. I've been meaning to reach out to Silvio at some point to have him on a guest here on the channel at some point. I'll
you
reach
have to.
out. Yeah. But this was a blast. Thank you guys so much for being here on the channel. Thank all of you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And you can follow Michael and Alan. That's right. I put their social security numbers, the credit card numbers, all that's in the description box below. But no, their Instagram, information's in the description box below. Make sure you guys follow.
But again,
Yes.
thank you so much, and it's always good to talk to you guys.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. I love having you. I love having you here. That's right. And Michael, you're a regular now. That's right. So don't forget the last NOSFERATU. Check it out. It's on Vudu, Amazon Prime, coming soon to DVD. That's right. Stay tuned for some vamp badassness, and stay tuned for this as well. That's right. And
keep an eye on it.
Oh, hold on. For Michael, got represent White Sky. Don't forget to check out White Sky. And I'm looking forward to this. On the poster alone, Fear of the Invisible Man.
I was completely impressed about the quality of this movie. That's blew my mind. And I said, hopefully I will work with those guys. They will give me the opportunity to be on one of their movie because they are so great,
Yeah. Well, Michael, we'll get back together, Michael, when that movie comes out and the trailer comes out. We'll talk film because this is what we love doing here, baby. That's right. Thanks again for watching. You guys don't go anywhere, but you guys, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.